Yo, what's going on, everyone? All right, so let's get into the CPI day real quick. All right, so I actually caught that CPI news, like literally everything. What did I do? What I did, what I did, what I did, what I did. So what I did was this morning, we've been bullish, right? If you guys notice, we've been bullish. We've been bullish for like a very long time. We had this big drop, came back up. We had this nice daily fair value gap, which we had inversed. We inversed this daily fair value gap, right? Like last week, and the last week we've slowly been grinding up, but it's basically been kind of choppy. Slowly been grinding up. We inversed fair value gap, came down, retested fair value gap, creating another fair value gap. We retest that fair value gap, the new fair value gap that we created. We retest it again, still bullish, and we finally start to break free. If you notice, we had a little gap right here, came down, we tested it, and this was actually 50%. Yeah, 50% retracement. But all right, yeah, that was just a little quick run through from the daily. Dropping down to the 4 hour. Um, Same thing, bullish, been bullish. So if you guys don't know, this is sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. We had some nice LLRs up here that we've been waiting on. Well, I've been waiting on to grab. Actually, I didn't know it was gonna take that long, but so we finally came back up here on the buy side of the curve. But what did I notice? What was it? Tuesday, yeah. So it's yesterday we oh yeah, so this was the 50% move that I was talking about. We actually, yeah, ran up, came back down 50%, came down sell side, took liquidity, swept, ran back up, right? So okay, boom. So from yesterday, bullish. All this is going in my head, right? So now this morning, right? This morning, we had this 4 hour fair value gap. We had this market structure break on the upside unicorn pattern, dropping down to the hour time frame. Basically, had the same thing, fair value gap. Breaking the upside, came down, retested fair value gap. So now dropping down to the 5 minute. What do we see here? On the 5 minute, right? Grab the fibs, high to low, 50%. Now we're in discount. OTE entrance also. We came down to the 0.62 and rejected nicely. Sorry, all this confusion. Yeah. Also creating a fair value gap here. So we had fair value gap plus discount with an immediate rejection back up. We had this fair value gap with the inverse, just like on how it was on the daily. We had the fair value gap inverse, came down, creating a fair value gap with the retest. So going down to going down to my uh, going down to my entrance time frame, which is the 1 minute. Wait, where were we? Trying to find this. Second. Okay, so yeah. All right, so now on the 1 minute time frame, this red line right here, this is the 50%. So now we drop back down, we're in discount. Let me try to zoom. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, yeah, so here we go. So remember, this was the 4 hour that was rejecting from earlier. And if you look on ES, we also have an SMT. So we have an SMT. So NAS has SMT with ES. So that's confluence for the upside as well. So what did I did? Right at 825, I noticed what was forming. We had this nice little run up, creating this fair value gap. Entrance was right at the end, right at the beginning of the fair value gap with a 20-point stop loss. You notice we barely had any drawdown, an immediate take profit. So that's basically what I did. But just let me know if you guys think that was gamble. So now for the second entrance, for my second place, sorry. So noticing with this run up, creating this fair value gap, we had a 50% pullback back to discount from low to high, 50% discount, rejection. So with these two big candles, everyone thinking that we're going to crash, we're come back down to wipe out all these profit, but with the immediate brought back up with the inverse, we inverse this fair value gap, creating another fair value gap. The entrance, as soon as we enter the fair value gap, write it up 20 points. And then for the third entrance now, so if you notice, we had market structure break, pullback. On the 5 minute time frame, yeah, I think this was that one was a 5 minute play, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. Here we go. Yep, here we go. So for this play now, in my opinion, we just been bullish all day. So if you notice, we had the 5 minute fair value gap inverse, creating another fair value gap, jumped in. So that was the second. Now the third is basically the same thing. We had a fair value gap that's being respected. We also had an OB here. It's also being respected. Entrance right here, and then another 20 points up. That was basically it. Let me know what you guys think. You guys think that the first play, this was all gamble or not?